Good day. Undoubtedly, milk is one of the most complete food on earth. Baby or infant only rely on one single food, which is milk. Milk contains most of the nutrients required for growth, for health, especially protein for cell regeneration and calcium for bone health. For centuries, human has been consuming animal milk, especially cow's milk, as part of the daily diet in their daily life. Due to industry revolutions, cow's milk has changed drastically. From the grass-fed cows that they roam freely in the field, now they are being kept in isolation, every day given all this chemical-laden grain feed, at the same time drugs like antibiotics to keep them healthy. As we know, all these chemicals and drugs will slowly but definitely goes into the milk they produce. And we also notice that a lot of these human interventions, especially GMO, genetically modified organism, whereby a lot of genes have been introduced to cows so they can produce more milk. That's the reason why a lot of people nowadays having more allergic reactions to milk, especially lactose intolerance. Due to all these reasons, a lot of us has shifted from animal milk to plant milk. The most important thing I'm going to share with you regarding plant milks and animal milks is both of them are very different in terms of nutrition. When it comes to plant milk, it's very inferior compared to animal milk, whereby they are lacking in most of the nutrients. For example, you can see here, this is almond milk. Compared to cow's milk, you can see that cow's milk, 1 glass, 300 ml will give you around 8 grams of protein, whereby it's only around 4 grams in plant milk, almond milk. But when you see further, you will notice that the amount of calcium available in almond milk is also much lower. It's only around 66 milligram, whereby a glass of milk will give you around 200 to 300 milligram of calcium. Also rich in vitamin D that is completely zero or lacking in almond milk. That's the reason why when you shift into plant milk, you must bear in mind, you must find a nutritionally balanced plant milk. Only then you will consume the milk and you will not be lacking of any nutrients. Why, you might ask, why plant milk is lacking in nutrients? Because most of the plant milk is made from grain and nuts, and they add water to grind together with it. Later on they shift it, the water will become the plant milk, the residue they will actually discard it. That's the reason why most of the nutrients in the seed or the grain is discarded in the end. That's why animals milk is much superior, plant milk is much lesser in terms of nutrients. Today I'm going to share with you a nutritionally balanced plant milk. It's coming from WhollyInchi, Sacha Inchi plant milk. The entire formulation is from plant-based. Okay, a box like this will contain 15 sachets. The box, you can see at the side there's a hole. I just remove it, and the purpose of this hole is for you to push with one finger, pull on the other, so you get the 15 sachet of Sacha Inchi plant milk. So one sachet will contain 30 grams of Sacha Inchi plant milk powder. You can mix with 180 or 200 ml of lukewarm water. I prefer it lukewarm, very tasty. You can see one sachet contains 9.3 grams of protein, even slightly higher compared to cow's milk. It contains 600 milligrams of calcium, double the amount of common milk, and also contains vitamin D for calcium absorption, vitamin B complex, especially B12, a nutrient that is commonly lacking among vegetarians. And the good news is it contains omega-3, 6, 9. Because Sacha Inchi is naturally high in the content of omega-3, 6 and 9, especially omega-3. One sachet will give us 2.2 grams of omega-3, equivalent to 6 to 7 capsules of fish oil. Because a common fish oil in the market, 1000 mg will contain 300 milligrams of omega-3. So one sachet of Sacha Inchi plant milk contains 2.2 grams omega-3, is equivalent to 6 to 7 capsules of fish oil. So one sachet gives you all the protein required in milk and all the goodness of calcium, vitamin D, B12, at the same time omega-2. Okay, you can pour directly into the water and stir with spoon, or you can use the milk frother. You can pour in the water, add in the Sacha Inchi plant milk, press the button, within a minute you have a glass of warm Sacha Inchi plant milk, whereby it's very nutritious and very tasty too. And this product you can recommend to any children above 1 year old as part of their diet. If they are very picky eaters, this will definitely give them a good nutrient boost, because most of nutrients like protein, like calcium is all in there for their growth. For the elderly that is having difficulty in chewing hard food, especially meat, you can introduce this Sacha Inchi plant milk to them because it's rich in protein, very easily digested, very easily absorbed, to prevent them from having degeneration of their muscles and give them a boost in terms of calcium for the bone health too. For the adults, you can incorporate this as part of your diet, especially a healthy breakfast, instead of going for animal milks whereby you have a lot of issues that you might need to face, especially allergy conditions. You can shift to Sacha Inchi plant milk. It's lactose free, gluten free, and allergy free. Okay, then at the same time, for those who are actually going to bed, you want to have a good night's sleep, calcium is very important. You have a glass of Sacha Inchi plant milk before you sleep to help you relax a bit more, so you have a good night's sleep. So if you want to go for a plant milk, remember plant milk most of the time is lacking in nutrients, but not in WhollyInchi Sacha Inchi plant milk, whereby it contains all the nutrients that are required, equivalent and even higher compared to animal's milk. So thank you for listening. See you soon.